channel. I'm Lori. Welcome to the Chatty Bookworm. So Bethany from Beautiful Bookish Bethany, one of my favorite creators. And yeah, I'm a Patreon of hers. Anyway, she is doing the tour.com-a-thon. It's all month of March. And yeah, and there's a bingo board. Bingo board and the host. Oh, that's the bingo board, and then there's a whole bunch of co-hosts. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing the I don't know if I'm gonna be doing the bingo board, but I do have books that I don't know which books I'm gonna be reading, but I'll just go over what I have here, and I have a couple that I just got e-arcs from Net Gala that I love to read. So I don't know. I know for sure one of them will fit the prompts because it's the group book. But first, let me go over all the different what do you want to call it? Tropes, whatever you want to say. You know, prompts or whatever you want to say. New to you author, space opera, LGBT plus author, hat or helmet on the cover, 1 year plus on TBR, 2023 release, group book, 1900s release, a book that was released in 1900s. Weapon on the cover, birds on the cover, romantic, fairy tale inspired, of course your free space, BIPOC author, non-US author, disabled author, under 200 pages, world with magic, trans or non-binary author, in a series, gender blend, sapphic, artificial intelligence, alternative history, and portal fantasy. And it's Beautiful Bookish Bethany, Knox Reads, 4 Paws and a Book, Wild Book Garden, Broken Hook, Broken Lori Hook, Book Hooked Heather, if I can talk, The Broken Spine, Native Lady Brook Warrior, and Keisha's Literacy Labyrinth. Boy, those are the the prompts and the bingo board pieces. Let me really quick tell you the 2 books that I have. I don't know if Court of Undying is one. I do have that as an e-art, but I'm not sure if it's a tour or tour.com. But I do have. Let me find them because I got so many books on here, so I'm trying to find the one that is the one for the. I know one is the Crane Wife. No, the Crane Husband. Sorry, I don't know why I said the Crane Wife. I always want to say Crane Wife. The Crane Husband by Kelly Barnhill. She did the Moon one. The girl that jumped the moon. I forget what it's called. But anyways. And I had Blood Depths by Terry something Bitten Walker. Those are my 2 that I have that are e-arcs that I want to read. And then I have, this is going to be kind of quick because we're going to be leaving pretty soon because yesterday was my son's birthday. So today we are going to go see Puss in Boots, and then we are going to go to Red Lobster. These are some of the books that I have. Well, I got the group book in the bottom, so we'll talk about that last. I have A Marvelous Light by Freya Marshak, something like that. I'm not too sure. I forget what this one's about. But I was supposed to read this, like, this year for, what was it? And I haven't read it yet. A 2021 release, and I never got to it. So I will get to it in March. But I'm excited about this one. I know it has to do with magic, and they're trying to save somebody. I mean, they're trying to find about a case or something. I'm not really sure about it. I'll just read to you. It says, magic, romance, and mayhem in a beautifully decorative, occasional activity, dangerous, Edwinian, how do you say that, England. It says, Robin Blythe has more than enough bother in his life. He struggled to be a good older brother, a responsible employee, and the hard Barnett, I forget how you say that word, of a seated gutted by his late parents' excesses. When an administrative mistake sees his name, the civil service allegiance to a hidden magical society, he discovers what's been operating beneath the extraordinary reality he's always known. I don't know. I know it's Mel romance, I believe. I don't know what it would fulfill because I already forgot what the prompts were, what I said the prompts were. But know that. This one, I will warn you that it's very dark, so check your trigger warnings before you go into this. I know Bethany DNF'd this because of the beginning of the book, and yeah, so I already know about it, so I'm very intrigued, but I'm also nervous because I know like what happens at the beginning. So check your trigger warnings. If you want to know, let me know and I'll tell you. But yeah, it's very dark, so just know that. I just know he has to marry the other guy for some reason, and I know there's a lot of like darkness in here, a lot of darkness. So just check trigger warnings if you need it, if anything, if you're triggered for anything. But I still am very curious about it. I definitely want to still read it, but I am, yeah, definitely nervous. But I know that it's a political or something, why they have to get married. I'm not really sure. Oh, and that's by Foz Meadows. And then, of course, I have The Book of Night by Holly Black. I know this has been getting, like, mixed reviews, but I'm curious. I know this has something to do with a shadow, like her shadow or something. I'm not really sure. Shadow magic, maybe? I don't know too much about it. I just know I want to read it. It says, once upon a time, a boy was born with a hungry shadow. So I knew it had something to do with the shadow. But I'm still optimistic that I might like it. We only have 4 more here. So I have Spare by Nikolai Griffin, something like that. I think this is like a Arthurian, how you say it, retelling. And that's all I really know. I don't want to know too much. I want to go in blindly. It's short, so I don't want to know too much. And then we have The Spite House by Johnny Compton. I don't know too much about this besides I know him and his 2 daughters are running from something and they go to this house and I think it's haunted, maybe? It's supposed to be creepy. This one, yeah, so yeah. I know this one, I think this one is under 200. This has a weapon on the cover. Because the guy, the one in the thing has something up here that's a weapon. And then down here, that could be used as a weapon. It's under 200 pages. So I know that would work for that one. This one is one of Bethany's favorite books last year. I don't know if it was her #1, but yeah, this was her #1. A Siren Queen by Niveau. I probably butchered the author's name. But this one looks like it's going to be really intriguing, and I've been wanting to read it since Bethany talked about it. I'm not sure what all this covers, but I'm sure it would cover, some of the prompts. I'm really excited about this one. I think it's supposed to be kind of gothic. I'm not really sure. This is a dazzling new novel where immortality is just a casting call away. Sounds really good. And the last one is the group book, which is Even Though I Knew the End by C.L. Polk. A lot of these are new to me authors. The Foz Meadows, which is Strange and Stubborn Endurance, is a new to me author. A Marvelous Light one would be a new to me author. The Spite House would be a new to me author. Nikolai Griffin, Niveau, C.L. Polk, the other 2 that I just mentioned that were E-arcs. So I got that covered. But this one will also work for, of course, the group book, under 200 pages. A hat, I think one was a hat on the cover, right? Or something like that. What else was there? I know Bethany will tell you all that is this works for. She said it almost gives you a bingo. So, a magical detective dives into the affairs of Chicago's divine monsters to secure a future with the love of her life. This sapphic period piece will dazzle anyone looking for mystery, intrigue, romance, magic, or all of the above. I know for sure I'm going to be reading this one. I'm hoping to really get to this one. And then the Spite House I really want to get to, and my 2 E-arcs. Hoping I can get at least those 5. I don't know if that would give me at least a bingo if I do these 3. And then, like I said, the other 2 was The Crane Husband and Blood Debts. So, but if I can read these 4 and these 2, I'd be like super happy. But I would love to at least fit either A Marvelous Light in or a strange and stubborn endurance in. But my friend Clint, my friend Melanie, and my friend Kaylani are doing Spring Into Readathon. If you didn't see my video, it's down below. And that is my main priority because I heard about that a lot sooner. But I definitely would love to like fit some of these. I know I'm going to fit at least the group book and Siren Queen and hopefully and the Spite House, because I bought those 2, the Spite House, and even though I knew the end, I bought those specifically for this readathon. But if I could get to half of these books, like those 2 that I just bought, and then The Crane Husband and what did I say it was called again? Blood Depths, that I would be like super excited. But yeah, so let me know if you heard about this, if you're going to participate. Go and look up all the people that I just talked about. I will put, if I remember, Bethany's announcement in the, down below. And like I said, it's the whole month of March. And you just read Tor and Tor.com books. Who knows? Maybe I'll find even more that I want to read. I don't know if any of the books I have for Spring Into Readathon. I don't know if any of those are Tor. Maybe some of these I can like replace and use those instead of some of the ones I have for the prompts for the bingo board for Spring Into Readathon. Spring Into Readathon. That's a seasonal-thon or something like that. That's what they call it. They do one each season. So, yeah. But let me know down below if you've read any of the ones I mentioned. What was your favorite? What was your least favorite? Do you think that I should prioritize some of these over the other one? Yeah, let me know down below. And let me know if you're not participating in this one, what readathon are you participating in? And you know the drill. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you'll know whenever a video's up for your viewing pleasure. And I gotta get ready to go. So I will talk to you guys in the next video. Happy reading. Thanks for being awesome. And remember to go to Beautiful Book Bethany's channel and subscribe if you haven't. And look at everybody else's. Some of them are only on Instagram or TikTok. I think Bethany said that there should be some sprints on each media platform. So yeah, follow her and you'll be able to find out when. And that is it. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. I love you guys all. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.